Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for our monthly Angelscope for the sign of Pisces for the month of June 2021. So before we begin, I'd just like to welcome everyone back to this angel reading and for the month of June, and to welcome anyone who's new to my channel and watching and joining our community, Angel School community, for the very first time. Welcome. So before I begin, I'd just like to highlight my special offer for the month of June, which is my half-hour angel reading for $77, has been extended for 1 full hour. So if you'd like to get a reading with me, you can go to my webpage, theangelschool.com/services. The link is below this video in the description area. And when you get to that page, you would just select the half-hour reading as it normally is displayed. And then within 24 hours after you submit your payment, on the first business day, I will send you a confirmation email that highlights or notes that special offer for the month of June. Also, all the correspondences will go through that email, and as well as how to submit your availability to me in order to set up an appointment. So I will indicate there, all the instructions you need will be there, and it will tell you my starting date of availability, and if I have any time that I'm not going to be available, that will be noted as well. It usually is about 3 weeks out from the starting date. It could be anywhere from that starting date to 3 weeks out of any time of all the time that I'm available within. And so just pay attention to that and make sure you just submit for each week for 3 weeks of time. I meditate with your angels and get the date from them and time that is best for our session, and that's a really sacred part of the process for me. So hope that you understand and can work with that. Now, the format. On the left, you will see a card that is from the Major Arcana. It is a message from your Archangel, because there's an Archangel associated with those cards. And also, it will represent or highlight the major themes, the major lessons, or energy or influences in your life. The card on the right is a message from your guardian angel. It is from the Minor Arcana, and this highlights the day-to-day interactions of how those energies from the Major Arcana are playing out in your life at this time. And it also may provide advice from your guardian angels about how to work with the lessons and the energies that are influencing you in this period of time. All right, so Pisces, let's take a deep breath together. And just breathe into your heart space. And just let go of anything of concern or anything that's on your mind. And especially releasing any attachments. They wrote the word cable. And it feels like that word means that you have like cords, that you're kind of just plugged into a lot of different people. And you're feeling maybe a little emotionally vulnerable. They showed me someone sort of bent over that's naked, and one foot was sort of just resting or sort of pressed on the lower back. And it gives me a sense of, they're writing the word capable, but it feels like, that someone's sort of taking advantage of your capabilities and, creating extra challenges for you, or just it's more work or more it takes more energy out of you. And it's something, I'm saying the word responsibility. I think it's important for you not to accept the responsibility that is not yours. There's a role that you play in this, but there's also a role that they play in this. And you must represent this to yourself accurately. So one of the things they were talking about for the month of June is balance and harmony. They wrote the sign of Libra. It's just a symbolic gesture of understanding for this month and what you're working through, and about seeing everything from all points of view, like a 360 panoramic point of view. So this is something that you need to work through. And it's kind of happening, they wrote the word comparison, as if to give you something to compare it and contrast, so that you can start really seeing yourself and the impact of this on yourself, and so that you can decide whether or not you want to continue with this. Because you don't deserve it, I can tell you that for sure. And but it's your responsibility to say so and to set boundaries around this. And they read in cognitive dissonance. It's creating some kind of cognitive dissonance, rather, within your understanding and your perception of what life could be and should be. And your angels, your guardian angel, really wants you to connect in and, surround yourself, first of all, for a moment and go light. Just imagine, think it, see it, feel it, however you want, you connect with this imagery. And this will call readily to you and immediately your team of angels. And they're going to help you by giving you signs. They wrote legs. Some of you might be experiencing some issues in your legs. And this is because you're not taking, I feel like it's about walking your truth and speaking up for yourself, or, taking the right action steps for yourself. And paying attention to emotionally to what you want. And so you can ask your guardian angel to speak to the guardian angel of the person you're having trouble with, and let them converse and work that out and speak to you both and guide you. And when your guardian angel comes back, trust it, that's the conversation that they've had, and they're giving you both the same kind of similar advice, or the appropriate advice for your perspective, and also trying to help you to tune into the other perspective too, so you can see that person through a different lens, a lens that allows you to possibly not see them as intimidating as they are appearing. So bring that balance back, so the balance of power is restored. Okay, let's take a look at the archangel that you'll be working with. Balance. Archangel Zadkiel. And Archangel Zadkiel works with the violet flame and the lower chambers of your soul star chakra. So it's very interesting too, because if there's something around that soul star chakra, or a person that you need to forgive, or whether they're living or deceased, this energy will hold from you the gifts that you have that you can utilize for this lifetime and for this moment in your life. Whatever progress that you're trying to make, you need to clear those people and entanglements from around you. So we're going to call upon Archangel Zadkiel to pour his violet flame And we're going to ask him to use whatever combination of the violet flame that you need for your particular situation. So he's going to bring in the correct vibration of light of the violet flame frequencies, and it's going to pour it through you and through your chakras and your cells to transmute any negative energy, so that you're just a shimmering example of divine love. And then for the other person that you are having the problems with, or anyone that comes to your mind, or even if you are dealing with this from the outside and watching this happen to someone else, and you can send this light and can ask Archangel Zachiel and his angels, violet flame angels and dragons, to anyone in any situation. And take a moment to do that now, so that you create balance and harmony around you wherever you need it, and whatever path of life you're walking on now or will be. They wrote the word lottery. So there's a sense of, I don't think they're talking about the lottery, but it's about, I guess it's, this, like, I don't know what to say, it's a game of chance, but sometimes some things are not, there's no rhyme or reason for it. Some things are just happen by chance. Not everything is very deep, let's just put it that way. And the Archangel Lavender is coming through, and she's helping you to let go and forgive and release. You can just feel her energy as well. And she's going to help with this clearing. You can really feel it very strongly. You might feel energy above your crown chakra. This is because she's coming in and really helping you to clear those things. Anyone around that soul star chakra. Okay. So this card obviously is about blending, bringing, focusing on bringing, integrating, bringing bringing all sides together. As the card says, blending the ideas of others with your own to create something extraordinary. Successful compromise, the power of diversity, self-control, patience, and balance. So just be open to this. All right, and here we have the Six of Pentacles. So Six of Earth, and it's Archangel Jeremiel, and the Judgment card is they're relating it to that key. And so this is a card of exchange, right? So we're just talking about that. And, here it's interesting because here we have someone who's physically challenged, and they're using the supports and the things that are given to them to help them to be able to do to be as independent as circumstances allow, and that even then she has gifts to offer. So it's just telling us that we all have gifts to offer. And about this whole thing about seeing imbalance, you would look at this card and think that she's the one in need. But if you look carefully, she's the one that's giving. And so don't ever underestimate yourself. And that's how you've put yourself in this situation, because you underestimate yourself. You undercut yourself And then when somebody else does it, you feel disrespected. But we sometimes set it up because of how we play it. So you got to change the way that you present. And it's not that you try to fake it and be something that you're not. You accept what you are, and you go deep within and look at what you have truly. What is your value here? And then you bring that equality back, and then then everything sort of turns around. So however it is that you're playing it, in a way that you're undervaluing yourself, or that you keep telling yourself that you're not capable, or that you can't do this, know how you're experiencing that around you is just people are just responding to the way that you treat yourself and the way you think. They're mirroring your thoughts and your feelings. And that all that's doing is causing you to hold in all those gifts, the great contributions that others might be able to benefit from. And so you need to start thinking about what it is that you have to offer, no matter how simple or insignificant you think it is, because that's just you. But this card shows that this is a card of community, the number 6, and it shows that we all have different ways of making contributions. I'm just thinking about all of the different 6s, but this is really important. Okay? So with the Judgment card, it's about you're judging yourself, right? And you need to reevaluate the way you see yourself, because this could liberate you. And this will allow you to find that balance and that harmony that you need and that you deserve. All right, Pisces, I send you lots of love and angel blessings, and have a beautiful month of June.